guys, Tommy Bryson here, and when I was broke, and I mean really broke, I was only making around $60 per week, and on top of that, I owed around $3,000 in credit card debt, and I also had student loans of around $13,000, and I was kind of scared and worried, but eventually, I managed to get out of that by learning exactly how to budget and also how to manage my money, even though I was broke. Now, 4 years later, I'm 23 years old now, and I'm making around $23,000 per month every single month just because I learned the principles of budgeting and I created my own budget by reading over 200 books. And that's why in this video, I'm gonna break down every single thing I do every single time I get paid, and that way we can do the same exact thing, and that way you can also stop being broke or living paycheck to paycheck and probably also increase your income, and on top of that, save more money and you can be more secured in your life, okay? Now, if you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get notified. On top of that, smash the like button, helps a lot here. And I want to ask you guys a question really quick, okay? Now, how much money do you want to have saved up by the end of the year exactly? Comment down below, let me know. For example, I want you guys to grab your phone and whatever number you selected, for example, if you picked $20,000 by the end of the year, I want you to divide it by 52 weeks, which is 1 year, and that way you know exactly how much money to save weekly to actually get to your goal a lot faster. For example, $20,000 divided by 52, well, that is only around $384 every single week to get to your goal of $20,000 by the end of the year, which seems very manageable. Now, if you want to go even deeper, divide it by 7, and that gives you every single day only save up around $54, and then boom, you're at your goal. If you want to go even deeper than that, divide it by 24. Well, that is only now $2.28 every hour of the day, and that way you also get to your goal. And that's the entire point here, guys. Whatever your goal is, comment down below, let me know, and also break it down, and that way you know exactly what you need to do to actually get to that goal ASAP by the end of the year. Now, the first thing I want to say is this, guys, okay? This budget is very simple, and it's made out of 6 different accounts, and the whole goal is this, guys. You want to give your money a job to do, no matter how much money you actually have. If you have a lot of money, great. If you don't, it doesn't matter. The point is giving every single dollar a job to do, and that way you no longer stay broke, but you actually start having money and managing money for different things, and not just for paying the bills all the time. Again, 6 different accounts. If you want to, you can actually use envelopes, and that's what I use every single time I get paid when I used to do it back in the days. Now I use a bank account, which I will break down later on in the video. Now, the first account, the very first account, guys, is basically you want to have money for emergencies. Now, Tommy, I can't save for emergencies. I just don't have enough money. The answer is, well, every time you get paid, you want to take around 10% of your check and put it on the side for emergencies. And remember, guys, okay, when I was making $60 a week, that was only $6 every single week, which seemed embarrassing, but by the end of the year, my income kept going up and up and up, and by the end of the year, I had around almost $2,000, which was a lot if you ask me. Now, the goal is this, guys. You want to get to at least 6 months of your expenses, and that way, if you want to quit your job, if you want to choose a different career, if you want to do whatever you want to do, you can do it because, again, you have enough money to do whatever you want for 6 months without having to worry about any income. Now, Tommy, how do I find my expenses? The answer is, well, write down all your expenses on one sheet for the month and times it by 6, and that way you know exactly what number you actually need to get to, and that way you have all that money saved up on the side for 6 months in a high yield interest account. By the way, I recommend Wealthfront, and that way your money is in there, it's secured. If anything happens to you, you lose your job, an emergency happens, somebody passes away, you're good to go. Your car breaks down, you're good to go. You still have money on the side for everything, okay? 10% again for your emergencies, and you'll get there step by step, okay? By the way, if you make, for example, $500 every single week, which is not a lot of money, right? It's decent money. Times, for example, 0.10%, that's $50 every single week. You times it by 52, which gives you 1 year times 52. Well, that's around $2,600 in 1 year saved up that you didn't have before, which is very important when it comes to emergencies, okay? Now, the second account here is actually for investments. Now, Tommy, I can't invest money. I don't have enough money to invest. The answer is, well, it doesn't matter. It's fine, okay? You don't need $1 million to invest. All you need is 10% again of whatever you get paid, and that way you use that money for one reason and one reason only, and that is to make you more money. Now, Tommy, what do I do when the money I make for investments, 10%, is not a lot of money? The answer is, well, for me back then, it was only $6. So what I did was very simple. I put that money towards books and education online, and that way I learned one thing, which is basically how do I make more money? That's the main focus. When you don't have a lot of money, how do you make more money? Okay, so if you are in this space right here where you don't have a lot of money, you want to invest into learning how to make more money. For example, books, courses, seminars, YouTube courses, whatever you want to do. But the point is, you need skills to learn exactly how to make more money. However, though, if you already have money, you want to use this money right here for either buying real estate, buying investments, buying stocks, starting a side hustle, whatever you want to do. But the point is, the money that goes in here does not get spent unless it's going to make money. But I'm not saying, oh, I'm going to use this money to put into the lottery. The answer is no. Only things that can actually make you money are things you know about and trust and understand. So first, do the education first, and then do the investments, and then boom, you're good to go. So again, that's 10% for your investments every single time you get paid. That's the goal here. Now, the third account, which is strange, is actually debt, which I recommend you put around 20% of all your income towards debt. Now, the main thing is this, guys. Tell me I'm broke. The answer is yes. But usually, the weird thing about being broke is, guys, right, that you might be broke, but you still pay your debts off, which is very weird, right? So the point is, the entire goal for credit card is like, okay, we want to get you in debt, and then we want to make you stay in debt for a very long time, and then boom, you're done after 7 years. But we made a bunch of money from interest just by having you on the ropes for a very long time. So what you do is this, guys, okay? What you want to do is set aside 20% of all your income to pay off those debts very fast using something called the Avalanche Method. Now tell me, how does this work exactly? The answer is, guys, the Avalanche Method basically means you want to grab all your credit card debts, or for example, student loan debt if you want to do that too, and you want to organize it based on the highest APR, and you want to pay off the highest APR card first and only pay the minimum on the other cards. That's about it, okay? And now, within 1 year or 2 years, depending on your debt, or maybe even 3 or 4 years, you will finish in total. But the point is, by doing it this way and paying off the highest APR card first, you will save more money on interest because that's how math works, okay? So, and by the way, guys, whenever you get paid your money, pay off your credit card, don't wait until it's due, pay it off right then and there, so that way you're not tempted to spend the money. And also, eventually, you won't have any debt anymore, so this account will become zero and you can spend more money in other accounts later on. So number 4, guys, is expenses. Now, expenses are very simple here, and the entire idea is that although you're broke, usually it's because your bills are too high and your income is too low. So you have to live below your means, so that way your income is higher and your expenses are lower. So tell me, how do I do this? The answer is, for expenses, all you want to take is at least 50% of your income, 50%, and have that towards expenses, and then that's about it. But tell me, I can't do that. I have expenses, they're overwhelming, I can't take them off. What do you want me to do? The answer is very simple, guys, okay? If you tell me I don't have enough money to do this, the answer is usually that is BS. And here's why, okay, guys? The main thing is this. Say, for example, you have a very nice car, a nice apartment, very high bills, and on top of that, you might even have kids. The point is, if you have a nice car, get rid of it, okay? Get a normal car, a Toyota 2002, whatever date it is, doesn't matter. You know, you want to get from point A to point B. That's the point here. So get a nice, decent car that costs like $1,000, and then boom, call it a day. Do not spend money every single month on this car note because you spent the money already and you don't want to lose money. The answer is the money has been lost. Sell the car, get rid of it, buy a normal car, use that car, and then boom, you're good to go. Tell me, but what about my apartment? The answer is you might want to move into a cheaper apartment, or for example, you might want to have roommates, and then boom, you kind of lower the expense right there. On top of that, number 3, guys, my bills are too high. Well, if you don't need it to live, take it off, remove it. If it's not, for example, shelter or food or electricity, take it off. You don't need it, okay? But I'd recommend you keep internet because, again, internet is very important in the 21st century. But everything else, for example, like, oh, I need Netflix, I need Hulu, I need this, I need that. Take it all off, especially cable. You don't need it anymore. So take that all off, except your necessities, for example, internet and your phone bill. That's about it. But again, don't go out there getting, like, for example, an iPhone G or an iPhone 47 or iPhone like 15. I don't know when you're watching this video, but the point is, the iPhone 11 or the iPhone 10, it doesn't make sense to get it. Just don't waste money on those things because, again, those are liabilities. You don't want them. And on top of that, if you have kids, for example, tell me the food is expensive. The answer is go to Sam's Clubs or, for example, BJ's. You know, buy your food in bulk, and that way you save money and be like, hey, like, oh, here's $10, here's $5. No, the answer is buy it in bulk, and then boom, that's what you have to eat for the month. And that is basically it, okay? The point is you want to lower your expenses. And at this point, guys, right now, my expenses are less than 5% because I learned how to lower them very low, but I also make a lot of money, which is also a big help. But the point is, step by step, you will increase your income by investing money all the time. Now, the 5th account, guys, is actually for fun. Tommy, it sounds dumb to go out there and have fun when I have debts, I have bills to pay. The answer is usually you're already having fun, but it's not planned, so it costs you a lot more money. So what you do is this, guys. You want to plan your fun, and that way you have money saved up for whatever you want to do. For example, guys, every single week I save around $60 for my fun, and here's what I do exactly. I take half that money and I put it on the side for my trip once a year to actually travel. Now tell me, that's no money, okay? Only $30 a week? That's not enough. The answer is, well, it is a lot of money. Here's how, guys, right? I put down $30 every single week for one whole year times 52. Well, in reality, by the end of the year, I have $1,560, which to me is a lot of money to go out there and travel, okay? To be honest. And on top of that, the rest of the money, I use it to buy whatever I want from Amazon, whatever dumb stuff I want, to be honest. And that's what I do, okay? So, for example, if I want to get some AirPods, I'll save for it and I'll buy it, okay? If I want to get, for example, whatever I want, some very expensive headphones, I'll go out there and I'll get it. But the point is, I manage it, I save for it, I plan for it, and that way, I don't have to get a credit card bill on it, I don't have to get interest on it. The answer is no. I buy it, that's it, because I saved up for it, and now I'm good to go, okay? And that's what I do. Now, the last account, and number 6 here, is basically charity. Now tell me, I can't do charity. I need help myself. The answer is, name one person you know that went broke by giving money out to charity. The answer is, you don't know anyone. And here's why. It doesn't happen, okay? It doesn't happen. Usually, when you give out to the right reasons, more money comes in, okay? To be honest. And that's why I dedicated my entire life to actually creating an entire foundation and charity to actually help people in third world countries. Now, my main point is this, guys. You don't need to give around like $20,000. By the way, the fun account is 5%. And this account right here is also 5%. So in total, all these accounts right here are 100%, okay? Now the point is, guys, you can grab this 5% right here and put it towards a monthly membership to whatever charity you want. And you just call it a day, okay? Now, if you want to go out there and do like more stuff for charity, that's awesome too. But the point is, 5% is usually the sweet spot, so that way you're not like stressing so much. But 5% is pretty solid. Or if you're really tight on money, like really tight, only do 1% and then also up the money you pay for debt, because usually it means you owe a lot of money, so you want to pay that off very fast, okay? Now, that's all I have for you guys, okay? So that's 6 different accounts right there. And again, to summarize here, you have, for example, emergencies, investments, debt, expenses, fun, and also charity. So if you do this correctly, guys, for 60 paychecks, I promise you, you will no longer be broke, and you'll learn how to manage your money, because all your money has a job to do, and that is all it takes. So in the end, guys, I promise you one thing here, and it's that if you follow this to the T, and every single time you get paid, you do this, every single time you get paid, you do this, the answer is you will not be broke anymore, because again, all your money has a job, and that way you learn exactly how to manage your money. That's all it takes, to be honest, okay? 6 accounts, every time you get paid, get it done, and you're good to go. And on top of that, guys, I also have an entire course coming out very soon on this. But for right now, I will be doing a test group of 3 to 5 people to help them out with the entire journey. So if you want to actually join my test group for free, comment down below, let me know. I'll pick 3 people or 5 people to actually come with me, and then basically go every single time you get paid for like 3 months. I'll help you out with the entire thing, and that way you'll be like my testimonial in a sense, because I know for a fact this works, because it helped me out a ton and helped my friends out and a lot of people out there. So the point is, if you want to be a part of this, comment down below, let me know, and I'll get to work, okay? And as always, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video right here, comment down below, let me know, and also like this video. On top of that, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get notified, and if you want to talk to me one-on-one, uno, just DM me on Instagram, type Bryson. And on top of that, if you want to watch the full video on my entire income and how it works and all that fancy stuff, watch this video right here, and also look at my face right here, to also around. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and as always, peace.